search app, right? So we'll be having two inputs. One is for entering the artist name, and another one is for entering the song, right? When we click on the search, the lyrics will be displayed just below the input. So let's start writing the code. First, what I'll do, I'll just create the HTML file by giving the name index.html. Next, what I'll do, I'll just create the CSS file and I'll just name this one style.css. Let's wait for some time. Let me go to index.html file and create a very basic HTML template, right? So I'll just give the title music, lyrics, search. So next, let's start writing the HTML code. Initially, what I'll do, I'll just consider the div tag. So I'll just give the class name container. Next, I'll just consider h1 tag. I'll just copy the same thing. Music, lyrics, search. I'll just paste this one. What I'll do, I'll just need emoji. I'll just open the Chrome. I'll just search for music note emoji. So I'll just copy this one, the first one. Let me paste it over here. Next, what I'll do, I'll just create one more div. I'll just give class name search container. So next, let me consider input type will be text itself. ID, I'll just give artist. Placeholder, I'll just give enter artist name, right? Next, I need one more input. I'll just copy the same thing here. This will be text itself. ID will be title. And here, instead of enter artist name, I'll give enter song title. So this is one thing. Next, what I'll do, I just need one button, that is search button, right? I'll just give search. This has to be search, right? So then I'll just make use of the onClick event. I'll just give the function name search lyrics. So this is one thing. Next, after closing of this div tag, and just make use of one more div and give IDs lyrics container, right? So this is it for the HTML. Let me format this document once. So what I'll do next, let's link the style sheet. Also give the path and the name style.css. Let's start writing the CSS, right? So give me a second. I just want to make use of the pop-ins font. So let me close this one. I'll search for pop-ins font. First one, click on the first link. Get font, get embed code, import, and I'll just copy this one, right? So let me copy this one, paste it over here. Next, what I'll do, let me make use of the body. Let me come here again. I'll just copy this one, right? Font family, pop-ins. So the primary font will be making use of as pop-ins. If anything goes wrong, we'll be making use of sans serif. So let's start writing the style. Margin 0, padding 0, background color, I just give 222, color white. So this is it for the body. Next, let's style for the container. So I'll just copy the same thing here and I'll paste it here. So max width, I'll give 900 pixel. Marking, just give 50 pixel. Auto, padding of 20 pixel. Background, linear gradient. To bottom, I'll just make use of the color code 444 as well as 222. These two colors. Then let me give box shadow of 00, 20 pixel as well as RGBA of 0.3, right? So then border radius of 20 pixel. So this is it for the container. Next, let's style for H1. I'll just copy this one, H1, paste it over here. Text align center, color white, font size 3 rem, margin bottom 20 pixel. This is it for the H1. Next, let's style for the search container. Where is search container? This one. I'll just copy this one and then paste it over here. So sorry, I just missed the dot, right? So search container, I'll just make use of display, selects, justify content, center, margin bottom of 20 pixel. So this is it for the search container. Next, let's take for the input, right? I'll just copy this one. Input. Let me copy this one as well. Type equals text. So I'll just give width of 100%, max width of 300 pixel, padding of 10 pixel, margin right of 10 pixel, border radius of 5 pixel, border 1 pixel solid, CCC. Also, background color 333, color white, height of 3 rem, font size of 1.5 rem. So next, let's style for the button. So I'll just copy this one, button, and then paste it over here. I'll just give padding those 10 pixel and 20 pixel horizontally and vertically, border none, border radius of 5 pixel, background of, I'll just make use of linear gradient. Let me give 2 right, and I'll be making use of the color code FF 2V 2V, also FF 7F 7F, FF. So this is nothing but the last one is white. So color, I'll be making use of white, width of 100%. Max width, I'll just give 200 pixel. Cursor of pointer. Font size of 1.5 em. Also, transition of background color, I'll just give 0.3 seconds, and ease, right? So this is for the button. Again, we'll style for the button, but on hover, right? So I'll just make use of hover and just give the darker background color. So it's 0056B3. Next, let's style for the lyrics container finally. So lyrics container, this one, right? So I'll just make use of the, and just give hash here and just make use of the term lyrics container. So padding, I'll give 20 pixel. Border radius 5 pixel. Background color RGBA, just give 255, 255, 255 and 0.1. So min height, let me give minimum height of 100 pixel. Font size of 1.2 rem. Vertically, we'll be considering overflow auto, that is overflow of Y auto. Also max width, let me give 800 pixel. Margin, I'll just give 0 and auto. So this is it for the lyrics container. So for this application, we'll make this one completely responsive on all the devices by making use of media query. I'll just make use of media, max width of 768 pixel, right? So I'll just style for the container first. Margin of 20 pixel, padding of only 10 pixel. So next, let's style for the input. Type equals text, I'll give. So let me give. So also along with the input, we'll style the same thing for the button as well. So I'll just give the comma and I'll write button. So I'll just take width of 100%. Also max width of none, right? This is it for the CSS. Let me format the document once. So what I have done is, I have installed an extension called live server. So whenever we make changes in the index.html, the changes get directly reflected in the browser. So we don't have to reload the web page again and again to see the changes, right? So I'll just close this one. I'll just right click and click on open with live server. Let's wait for some time. So this is looking like this. If we, by making use of the JavaScript, what we have to do, we'll be making use of the REST API. So if I enter the artist name and if I enter the song name, right, and I hit search, or when I click on the search, the lyrics has to get, the lyrics has to show here, right, here, just below this one. We have the container for showing the lyrics, right? By making use of JavaScript, we'll be displaying the lyrics. So if something goes wrong, if we are not able to fetch the lyrics, so we'll just display the error message. These things we'll be doing with the help of JavaScript. So what I'll do, I'll just create JavaScript file and just name this one index.js. So I'll just place this one just below the ending of the body tag. I'll just make use of the JavaScript tag, I'll give src index.js, right? Let me format this document once. Let's start writing the JavaScript code. I'll just move this one JS file to the right. Let's start writing the JavaScript code. Initially, what I'll do, I'll just write the function to search for the lyrics using artist and song title input, right? For that one, I'll just make use of, let me make use of fonts, search lyrics. So what I'll do, we'll get the artist and the title input values. Also trim the white spaces, right? While we give the name of the artist and the song title. For that one, what I'll do, I'll just make use of the variable name artist. Let me give document get element by ID of artist. Where this artist is coming from? So somewhere we made use of the artist, right? Here in the input ID, right? I'll just copy and paste the same thing. Artist also, we have to get the value, right? Value. So this is just value. And also I said we'll trim the white spaces. I'll just make use of trim, right? So I'll just copy paste the same thing. Let's make the necessary changes. So instead of artist, this will be title of the song. Here, instead of the artist, we'll make use of the title. Title is coming from the second input, right? So I'll just copy paste the same thing, and this will be same value.10, right? Next, what I'll do, let's check if the either input is empty. We'll display the alert message. Whenever, I'll just show here, whenever we give the, we have not given anything in both of these inputs, and if I click on the search, we'll just display the alert saying something like, please enter both artist and song title. So it shouldn't be empty, right? We have to search for, we have to give the input for both artist name as well as the song title. For that purpose, I'll just comment this one and write check if either input is empty, display alert is so. Just write is alert empty string. Sorry, this is not alert, sorry. This should be artist basically, right? Or title. Artist or title. Either of them is empty, then we have to display we are displaying the alert. What I'll write? Please enter both artist and song title. Right. So I'll just give the return. Let me give this one. Then I'll just make use of this one. Fetch lyrics from API using artist and title. So for this one, I'll be making use of fetch. Also, let me type the API, right? This will be API dot lyrics dot and just make use of the string interpolation. Let me make use of artist as well as the title. So artist and title is coming from here, right? This one, artist and title. So I'll just give title here. Right? 1 second, give me a second. Yeah, this is it for the API. Then we'll make use of then and just give response. So what I'll do, we'll check if the response is not okay, then we'll throw the errors. For that one, I'll just make use of out of response dot okay, right? The response is not okay, we'll throw the error. I'll just make use of throw error, or what I'll give, I'll just say lyrics not found. If something is wrong with the API, or if we didn't find the this thing. So if we are not able to find the lyrics, we'll just display lyrics not found, right? Next, what I'll do, let's return the response JSON. So again, I'll make use of, then let me take data. So what we'll do, we'll display the lyrics if successful. I'll just comment this one and write display lyrics if successful. For this one, I'll just make use of display lyrics function. We haven't written this display lyrics function yet. We'll be writing in the display lyrics function in the future, right? I'll just make use of data.lyrics. So next, if any problem with the API, then we'll make use of the error handling mechanism catch. So we'll display error message if fetch fails, right? And just give display error message is fetch. For that one, I'll just make use of display lyrics error. So this has to be capital L. Here also, this has to be capital L, right? Lyrics error of, we have passed the error, and we'll give message. So next, what we'll do, we'll write the function to display lyrics, right? And the lyrics container, we have to display the lyrics. For that one, we'll be writing the function. I'll just create the function display lyrics, the function we have mentioned here, right? I said we'll be writing the display lyrics function in the future. This is nothing but the same function. I'll just pass the parameter lyrics, or I'll just make use of the constant instead. Let me make use of the arrow function, right? So I'll just make use of the variable name lyrics container. So I'll just make use of document dot get element by ID or lyrics container, right? Where is this lyrics container coming from? This one. I'll just copy the lyrics container and then paste it over here, right? So then what we'll do, we'll insert the lyrics into the container. I'll just comment this one and write insert lyrics into the container, so that it will be easy to understand when we see that. I'll just give lyrics container. I'll just make use of the inner HTML, and I'll just make use of the template literals. Let me make use of the pre-tag. Within the pre-tag, what I'll do, will be displaying the lyrics, right? So this is it. I'll just close the pre-tag, right? This is it for the display lyrics. Finally, what we'll do, we'll write the function to display the error message in the lyrics container if API fails, or if we'll not be able to find the lyrics for the particular input we have given, right? So I'll just make use of, I'll just write the function. Let me make use of const instead display lyrics error function, right? So I'll make use of the variable name lyrics container. Let me make use of document dot get element by ID. Again, we'll be making use of lyrics container. So where is this lyrics container coming from? This one, right? So I'll just copy the same thing. I'll paste it over here. So finally, we'll display error message in the container. So what I'll just comment this one and write display error message in the container, right? So this one will be lyrics container dot inner HTML. Just make use of the template literals. Within the P, I'll make use of message, right? So I'll just here close the P tag. So everything is working properly. So this is it for the JavaScript. Let me format this document once. Let's check, right? So artist name, I'll just give Eminem, and I'll just search for Mockingbird. So let me hit the search. So we are getting the, hit the search, we are getting the lyrics, right? Eminem. This one is getting displayed properly as well. So let me give F5. So this is completely responsive as well. So everything is working properly. Yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.